Yo, yo, here we go. 1962 to 1972. 6 moon landings in 3 years, supposedly. Go back to the moon 6 times with the same technology in 2017, 18, and 19. Simple, right? Do it. They can't do it because you can't land on a light. It's not terrestrial. Again, here they are caught faking it, and a movie called Something Happened on the Way to the Moon. Something funny, something fucked up happened. Here is studio lights, and they're faking it. They're faking like they're in space because it doesn't exist. The moon's light is uniform over the entire surface. If it was a sphere reflecting the sun, then the curved surface would display a highlight and drop off. Moonlight's cold and sunlight's hot. The moon itself not reflecting the sun. As the dome or the waters above spins above our heads. It's called a sidereal day, 23 hours, 56 minutes. It's faster than the sun, which is 24 minute hours. And the moon is 24 hours, 50 minutes. The sun is 50 minutes faster than the moon, so you will have what are called lunar overtaken. The sun and moon always follow the same path, solar analemma and a lunar analemma around the flat and stationary Earth. There you go. I'm not saying it's fake, but it's fake. The CGI. Not this again. Yeah, wait. Yeah, what in the hell, Ron? Shh, I'm calculating for the Coriolis effect. Duh, gosh. Everyone's an idiot. Coriolis effect. Flush the toilet, it's a globe. Flush the toilet, it's a globe now. You fucking idiots. The speed of which a feather falls downwards in an active vacuum chamber can be controlled by returning variable amounts of air molecules back into the chamber depending on how fast you want the feather to fall. Density and buoyancy. Instant flat earther. The boats reappear. Flat earth reality. It's not going over a curve. It's just out of my perception. That's all it was. It was just going out of, because my eyes can't see forever. What do you know? Crazy. You tell people you can see down the curve, but the horizon's always at eye level. Eye level, eye level, eye level. You'll never look down at the horizon, okay? Alright, it always rises up to eye level on a flat earth. If you're on a ball, you have to look down at your feet. You gotta be going like this, okay? You gotta look down at your feet. You're looking up here at your eyes. It's flat. I mean, this is fucking kindergarten shit, you morons. How the fuck do you idiots not understand this? If it's a ball, you can't look up to your eye level. You fucking morons. Why don't you get this? Why are you so fucking dumb? I don't understand you. Hey, this is simple shit. A fucking goddamn cockroach could understand this shit. Right? He's looking straight, eye level would be flat, right? He has to look down here on a ball. This is not looking down. This is all up at eye level. It's flat. You morons. Fuck. Bang. Nothingness spontaneously exploded. Evolved into a bunch of rock matter. Formed a giant spinning ball. Pear-shaped. It's a little pear-shaped at the bottom. Formed a giant, making water cling to it while hurling through infinite space. And presto, we have DNA, the most complex structure of life. Hocus pocus formed out of thin air from the chaos and random chemical combustion. Makes perfect sense. Yeah. And people that think they're not spinning through space are the ones that are crazy. The ones that know we're not spinning at 1,000 fucking, you idiots think you're fucking spinning faster than a speeding bullet. Fuck you for being that dumb. You know that? Fuck you for buying that shit. You're a fucking idiot for thinking that you're spinning faster than the speed of sound when you can't feel shit. Fuck you, you're dumb. Fuck you. That's your fault. You think you really think you're spinning at 1,000 miles an hour? Then fuck you. You're an asshole. Okay, for being that dumb, for being that fucking goddamn hypnotized, brainwashed to buy that shit that you're spinning faster than a speeding bullet. Fuck you. Fuck you for choosing to be so goddamn dumb and brainwashed and hypnotized. Gravity equals pseudoscience equals imaginary magic. Gravity cannot exist in a world of fluids. That dang gravity is sure selective, isn't it? Must have one hell of a microprocessor. The microprocessor in gravity is selective indeed. If gravity did exist, the atoms that are suspended at different levels in each liquid would be moving about due to a force interacting with them. If gravity did exist, then it would attract the object and it would be case closed. There would be no selectivity involved where it would release the object and then all of a sudden it wants to attract it again. It's fucking retardation. That's how dumb they are. Waterfalls will only fall straight on a flat, motionless earth. Coriolis effect debunked. Again, this is the only time you'll ever see water curve. It's falling down because it's denser than the air below it. And it will continue to fall until there is something more dense than it containing it. It's flat, and then when its container is overflowed or spilling, it will fall to the next level. It'll never curve and form a ball. This is not a ball. That's not forming a curve or a ball. It's flat, and then it falls, and it's a waterfall because it's falling. And it's not curving here. It's not forming a ball. It's falling. What's the difference between these two pictures? This is real water curving. This is not. Again, this is called surface tension. And again, notice the most important thing out of the whole fucking hocus pocus thing. It's not water surrounding a rock. And it's not spinning at 1,000 miles an hour. It's just water. That's why it can do this. It's not a fucking ball. It's supposed to be a rock with water around it spinning at 1,000. Fuck you for being that dumb. Fuck you. Caused by surface tension. Only time you'll ever see this. Which is molecules of the plant holding together a small skin of water molecule that's easily disrupted. It gets no, and it can only, it's limited by size too. This can only happen at small sizes. It can't be as above, so below. It's not like that. And it also debunks gravity. And this right here is computer-generated image. Admittedly. I mean, that's what NASA says. So when you argue about that, you're a fucking complete retard. They tell you it's CGI. You idiots. Enough of this one. Don't worry. When you finally reach the curve, it's all downhill from there. You're never finding a curve. So it'll be great if we do find this curve so we can go down like a waterfall, right? That's the only curve you're going to find as a waterfall. A vacuum, nothing to suck, nothing to pull, nothing to push against. No propulsion, movement, or control. Fake. Okay, when you see all this moving around, you'll see every movie where they try to psyop you and mind control you into thinking this shit's real. You'll see this all the time. Them making maneuvers in space. You'll see this using thrusters that can't work in a vacuum. And then again, where's the container that seals the vacuum? Where's the physical barrier? Because this is just an atmosphere of air. There's no physical barrier there. Seriously, is that how the light from the sun works? Is this really how the fucking light from the sun works? Look at this shit. Look at this fucking retarded shit. These people, man. Water doesn't curve. Earth is 70% water. Flat. It's flat. There's no curve. So the plot of Independence Day could never really happen? Sorry, that's all science fiction. When they say fiction, they fucking mean fiction. Okay? So the Uranus viewed with a Nikon P90 900 are planets, physical objects? No. You can see right through it. It's translucent. It's transparent. It's not dense. It's not physical. It's not matter. It's not material. Matter. It's not material. It's not matter. Matter. Material. Sorry. When Earth's rotation ruins your tee shot. Damn it, man. I mean, here I am, sitting here trying to hit a ball, and the fucking Earth is spinning at 1,000 fucking miles an hour. You know how fucking hard it is to hit that thing in? Man, that's an annoying spin. Fuck! It's so annoying when it's spinning at 1,000 miles an hour and I miss by fucking half an inch. People laugh, but the flat earthers know something. The flat earth is self-evident. It's the spinning globe that needs to be proven. This crazy shit. I mean, if it was spinning, you would go up in the air and that's what you would see, and then when you would hope you wouldn't land, you wouldn't get your ass killed. Because it's spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, and you gotta land on this fucking thing at 1,000 miles an hour. All you see is a blur, and you're coming in, can't see shit. You gotta land this fucking plane. How are we gonna land it? Oh, this is what's really going on. Nothing's spinning. Look, self-evident. Self-evident. Comes up to your eye. It's flat. There's no curve. It's not curving here either. So, I mean, if there's no curve here, right? Here and here, you're saying it's a steamroller. That's how dumb you are. You're saying Earth is shaped like a steamroller. Idiots. Everywhere. What stops the massive, all-powerful vacuum of space from equalizing Earth's atmosphere without a containment? Their own containment for oxygen at the ISS disproves their theory. He's got a spacesuit on. Earth doesn't have a container, but he does. Where's Earth? Without a containment, different pressures will equalize. It's a proven, repeatable scientific fact. Where's the container? Air cannot contain. It's not a physical barrier. Air can't contain. You have to have a container to have a vacuum. And then you have to have a container to have pressures here. We have a high pressure system. We have a low pressure system here. You know why? Because Earth is flat and it has a firmament above it. And that's how you have a containing pressure systems. Because there's a firmament that contains everything. It's a pressure system. It's a physical barrier. That's why the waters above don't fall in. Waters above, waters below. Why is it that when a globe lover sees images of outer space, he instantly forgets about green screens? Because they're retarded. And they gotta believe. Doesn't lie, people. Water doesn't lie. It's level. Oh, here we go. Some more NASA tardation. Life-sustaining electronics everywhere. Let's play with fucking water. Dipshit fucking retards. You would never do this in reality. And this place would never look like this rat's nest dog shit everywhere. You would never build this like this unless you're a stage actor idiot. Again, this is flat. Not curving here. Not curving here. Not curving here. How? How is this retardation cartoon reality? Sign for Earth is going to be your flat Earth with a dome. Flat Earth with a dome. Everybody knows that. Gotcha. If you buy this shit, then they gotcha. Dumb and Dumber gotcha. You're dumber than them. How is it possible to view the inner planets from the backside of Earth at night? You can't, but we do. It's flat. Everyone observes a motionless plane, tell them it's motionless, and they lose their minds. They think they're spinning. faster than the speed of sound. Look at this shit. Look around. Shadows can't be smaller than the object casting it. So, how is the 6,786-mile circumference moon casting a 100-mile wide shadow? Because they're fucking retards. It's really Rahu for one, it's not the moon. And they're saying it is the moon. So if it is the moon, it has to be less than 100 miles wide. And they're saying it's 6,700. So again, there's nothing they say makes it ever fucking... And it's wrong in multiple ways. It's wrong in like 10 fucking ways. All their lies. It's insane. So as you can see, a large shadow when the toy is close to the light, okay? Smaller shadow when the light is further away. Tiny shadow when the toy is a long way from the light. Gravity, pseudoscience, imaginary magic, does not exist in a world of fluids. Gases, air, are fluids like water. They rise. In physics, a fluid is a substance that continually deforms or flows under an applied shear stress. Fluids are a subset of the phases of matter and include liquids, gases, plasmas, and to some extent, plastic solids. Liquids form a free surface. That is a surface. Okay, stops there. Again, it's density and buoyancy. Gravity doesn't exist. Nothing's pulling or attracting anything to anything else. The object's density, its own density, is what decides where it goes, up or down. Everything is up or down. Density is proof that there's only up and there's only down. Same with water level. There's only up and down. Relativity is nonsense. Doesn't exist. Up is up and down is down. If you have water heated up, it becomes vaporous, gaseous, less dense. It rises to its density level until it cools and condenses and becomes dense and falls back down to its density level. That's, if it wasn't for density and buoyancy and all of this, then it would never rain. You idiots, it would never fucking rain. Okay? So again, rain disproves gravity. And the idiots would be like, what? It falls. What? It proves it. They're so dumb. Okay? Everything's reversed. Okay? They're going to say rain proves gravity. And I'm telling you, it disproves it. That's how dumb they are. Look, people don't stick to a spinning ball. These motherfuckers, if this were to snap, they would all go flying about. Okay? Like you would on an earth that's spinning. Goddamn retards. A straight line reflection is only possible on a flat surface from a local light source. You know, the car's tail light. You knew the car's tail light's close. You know it. You know the sun's close and not 93 million miles away either. You know it. You know it. This is local to here. Local to here. Not a theory. It's observable fact. Repeatable. Measurable. Convertible. The Earth is a globe. That's so cute. God. The fact of lunar eclipses having been observed when sun and moon were both above the horizon at the time of the eclipse, and thus that the observer pierced with the unaided eye a distance of thousands of miles on either side of him, about half a circle, proves that the Earth does not rotate, and that it is not the globe of popular belief. And it's a flat, motionless plane. You see both the sun and the moon above the horizon, proving there's no Earth in between them, that it cannot possibly be cast in the shadow. It's Rahu and Ketu. Fire's red, water's blue. If space was real, gravity would be glue. What these images both have in common is they're both completely full of shit. He's ducking at 17,005, flying through the air here at 60 miles an hour. Or 80, whatever. Okay, so here you go. In their inner faces, you have the dome here and the house of God above the dome looking down, right? Right in your face. That moment when even the company that makes telescopes knows that the Earth is flat and there's a dome above our heads. Perspective and the dome. Flat dome. Flat dome. Yeah, there you go. Punch Baphomet. Baphomet. See what's trending now? Definition of timepiece. A device such as a clock or watch to measure or show progress of time, especially one that does not chime. 11:11 on 11:11 measured by Arizona Memorial. This can't happen if you're flying through space 67,000 miles an hour. It can only happen on a stationary flat Earth, and the sun is circling above. Nothing new under the sun, it circles above. Same thing, same cycle. Waxing and waning cycle. Solstice is marked by the Georgia Guidestones. There you go. This can only happen on a flat stationary Earth. Sundial is the same thing. And being able to use sextants. I don't normally get pissed off, but when I do, it's because of those fuckers at TATS. Gotcha. Sorry, pretty girl. Probably really a girl too, by the way. Probably really a girl. Observable, repeatable, measurable, pseudoscience. Okay, this is pseudoscience. This is not reality. It does not happen like this. This is observable, repeatable, measurable, over and over again. Same thing. You get the same thing no matter what. Coca-Cola in a glass, lunar surface. If I take enough drugs, I can see the curvature and feel the Earth spinning. Destroying the theory of gravity and his opposite, anti-gravity. In pseudoscience, these types of machines should be classified as anti-gravity machines because they generate a force that opposes the so-called gravity. I'm not saying it's magic, but it's magic. Black holes are massive enough to generate enough gravity to capture photons. But photons and solar winds escape the sun's gravity every fucking second. Oh my god, they're so fucking nuts and dumb. You can't say you see the curvature in front of you, but not the sides. Okay? You can't say this is curving in front of you and then not in the sides. Okay? This is fake GoPro lens psyop delusion. You don't observe this. It's not what you observe. It's not observable. This is observable. You do not observe this unless it's on a fucking fake fisheye, GoPro fake ass lens or a movie. And you never observe this in reality. When you go outside, you see this. So if it's not curving here, why the fuck do you idiots think this is curving just because you can't see it anymore? It's called perception. Basically because you're fucking retarded. That's why. You're a fucking retard. Find any proof? We ain't found shit. We've been combing this motherfucker. Shadows don't do this, retards. Okay? A total solar eclipse debunks the sphere-Earth model. Look at this shit. Look at this retardation. Look what they say is going on here. I mean, it's insane. Rahu is what eats the sun. And this is flat. Oh my god. Look how flat this shit is. Damn. Flatter than piss on the platter. Uh-oh. Bubble butt. Bubble butt. Bubble butt. Look, I'm an astronaut in outer space. Bubbles everywhere. Bubble butt. Again, these are set in stone. But every day, there's nothing new under the sun. You could come back and 500,000 fucking years and this thing would show this fucking thing. Because you're not flying through space. That's why sundials still work. That's why sextants can work. You can come back in 500,000 years and this fucking thing, there's nothing new under the sun. Same waxing and waning cycle. Earth not moving, stationary, firm. Terra firma. It's terrestrial, firm, form. And this right here, cartoon, is fake as fuck. They've been showing this to you before every movie for over 100 fucking years. Okay, here we go. Passenger fighter jet blacking out approximately 1,350 miles an hour. He's fucked. 1,000 miles an hour. Why don't you black out when you walk outside if you're spinning at 1,000? Tim Peake headed to ISS reaching speeds of 25,000 miles. That's 7 miles a second. By the way, the top speed of the shuttle is, what, 17, 18,000? So, smiling, giving the thumbs up. Look, so fucking real, right? Sorry. Brian Cox, my ketamine shame. British TV personality, physicist, and former pop star Brian Cox has spoken of his shame after he was spotted using powerful tranquilizer ketamine, or Special K, in a London nightclub. They also call it Special K. Cox was said to have been spotted giving massive keys to himself and apparently this fucking idiot here. But hey, Globehead, come here. You want to know what's crazy? Believing you live on a spinning ball when you're actually living on a flat, stationary Earth. That's what's fucking crazy. You're fucking crazy. Face. Rabbit here, rabbit on the moon. The rabbit on the moon. Again, this looks like a diamond ring. See the ring and the diamond? Super flat floor. Look how flat that floor is. Wow. Super flat ocean. Look how flat that is. Notice anything? Notice anything similar? They're both flat. Okay, this is some total retardation. This is what we get. This is what we have to deal with. These goddamn fucking retarded globetards. There are major observatories with powerful telescopes below the equator. So why can't they see the North Star on a flat Earth? Because you're fucking retarded, jackass. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? The firmament that have the stars. Are you ready? They're not light years away, you jackass. You dumb fucking retards. They're not light years away like you've been told. You dumb fucks think they're light years away. They're right above and it's flat. The firmament is a flat, low ceiling. It's flat just like your flat plane, and it's low, and it's a low, flat ceiling. And the flat, low ceiling, when you travel across the plane here and look up, just like when you go to another room in the fucking house, you're looking at the same ceiling, you jackass. You think these stars are light years far away, you dumb fucks. That's your problem. You're just dumb. You fucking listen to everything you've been told. That's fucking why you come up with dumb shit like this. The stars are right above in the firmament. Firmament's flat above a flat Earth. It's a flat ceiling that's low. It's relatively low compared to the dome. It's different than the dome, which is a vault, which is high as fuck. So, again, it's because this is why, jack off, you idiots that come up with this dumb shit. The reason you can't see this over here, way over here, is because it's further away and it's a different ceiling. It's a low ceiling. You're going to see different stars. Like when you go to the one end of the house and I'm at this end and I look up at this ceiling, then I go down to that end of the house. Am I looking up at the same ceiling anymore when I've traveled down there, you asshole? You dumb motherfucking retards. This is why you're so dumb. You're fucking us. This is why we're in the situation we're in, because of dumb fucks like you assholes. There's no fucking photographs of Earth from space, Jenny. Where are the fucking photographs, Jenny? Come on, Jenny. Where the fuck are they, Jenny? NASA? Come on, NASA. Where are they? Does curve all of a sudden begin here? Where's the curve? Curve? What about here? No curve here? If this ain't curving and that ain't curving, this right here is not curving. You think there's curve over the z-axis, but there's no curve across the x-axis? Do you think you live in a rolling pin? Isn't it about time you snapped into reality and learned how your eyes actually work? If you want to understand the universe, stop believing you're an ape on a spinning ball. Right? Right? And why can't we do this now? Go to the moon and just do what you did before. I'm challenging NASA. NASA, we have better technology today than surely, right? Than 69 to 72. Why can't you go do this now? Surely you have better technology now. Surely you can do the same thing again. I challenge NASA to go do this. NASA, I challenge you to go to the moon 6 times in 3 years. Go. Now. Go do it. Why can't you do this? Why won't you go do this? Why can't you? We lost the technology. It's not good enough. You taped over it is not good enough. The most important event in history, and you can't safeguard it? Who's buying that shit? You're all a bunch of fucking liars. We know what you're doing. So, our boy Tesla said we live in a realm you're not flying through space. I believe the smartest man that ever lived over these NASA-tard liars, manipulators, Freemason, pedophile motherfuckers. So anyway, sorry, got a little harsh there, but yeah, these motherfuckers get on my nerves because you should hear the comments that you don't get to see because they're too batshit crazy and offensive and retarded. So anyway, much love. Please like, share, and subscribe.